Okay, my name is Issa. Welcome to Sunnah Aroma Academy. This is lesson 120. Lesson 120, which is maybe. Maybe what? Maybe can apply to a lot of things. Issa explain exactly what you're talking about. Maybe. Maybe you should move. Maybe you should move. I think I talked about this before, but I want to delve into some other things too, so I think you should listen. If you're in a place where, you know, it's not much finances, not much money, maybe you should move. A lot of people selling oils, and you trying the techniques, it's not working, maybe you should move. One of the reasons why there's a lot of guys that sell oils, for some reason they just want to stay here. Me personally, myself, I've been thinking about moving to Atlanta, but one of the reasons, I think one of the reasons why a lot of people they just would like to just stay here is because, you know, they've been here pretty much their whole life. They've been here their whole life. They've been through a lot of different experiences here, a lot of different memories. It's a lot of history here, and when it comes to a lot of history in Detroit, let me just talk about something else. Let me just delve upon that to educate you a little bit. First and foremost, let me tell you a little bit about myself, because some people who think that they really know me, they say, oh, you know, you're not from Detroit, you're from down south, you're from Mississippi. That's not true. I'm from here, born here in Detroit, Hustle Hospital, 1986. Free samples of oil. Hustle Hospital. I think I left at the age of 6. At the age of 6 years old, I think I left Detroit, and we moved down south to Cleveland, Mississippi. From 6 all the way up to 17. I left at age 17, came back here. I'm 29 years old now. It's been just about 17 years. Pretty much about 17 years that I've been here, if my calculations is right. So I've been here in Detroit more years than I actually been down south. Now, so with that said, so coming back here, the fact that I'm from Detroit, you know, if you're from Detroit, you have to learn about your city. Wherever you're from, you need to learn about where you're from. I'm not from Mississippi. I'm from Detroit, born here, so I need to learn about it. So, you know, throughout my 17 years here, I've been just, you know, pretty much paying attention, learning, listening, dialoguing, digesting, teaching, educating. It got a very, very interesting history here in Detroit on all walks of life and all walks of professions. You know, on the court, basketball, you got the bad boys, the Isaiah Thomas, you got the microwave. You see what I'm saying? George Gervin also played for the Spurs. He was also really nice too. You got George Gervin, the Iceman, went to King's High School on the east side. How's it going, man? All right, what else? Even street ball. You got my man, Jamal Nelson. I met him before Springs. He made the and one. Even Shaquille O'Neal said about Springs, she said, listen, he hot. Springs, the guy like 6 foot, got handles, can jump out of this. Jump out the gym. Nice. So we even got guys, you know, when it comes to street ball, we got names to mention. You know, as far as music, there's a lot of names. Of course, Diana Ross, you got Stevie Wonder, you got Smokey Robinson, you know, Aretha Franklin. You got a lot of, you know, Detroit has a lot of history here. So that's maybe one of the reasons why a lot of people who sell the oils, they just don't want to leave. They just rather just sell the oils here. Maybe because, you know, they have a lot of people that buy oils from them. How's it going now? They have a lot of people that buy the oils from here in Detroit. So they say, you know what, as opposed to, you know, gaining new clientele. Which one?
Straight out of Detroit.
Straight out of Detroit. See, she really from Detroit. We talking about Detroit, and she got it straight out of Detroit. Ain't that something?
Straight out of Detroit.
All right.
Yeah, people like it.
They like it?
Yeah.
All right. You know this made by me too, right?
Yeah, you told me that. Those ones I got from them 3, I gave them as gifts in church.
Okay.
They love it.
Now, the one for the ladies is actually called Detroit's Finest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the one for the guys is called...
I haven't smelled that one for the ladies. You took the straight out Detroit Spiders for women?
Yeah, this is the one for the one. Did you want the one for the man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, let me smell that.
Sure, you can smell that right now, and I'm gonna just make the other one.
Yeah.
Straight out of Detroit. That's right on time right there, because we were just talking about it. And you got it.
Oh, my money gotta be all funny.
Oh, you know me. You cool. I'll see you a lot.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
I'll see you on my next trip.
There you go.
That's beautiful. Could you put a label? Or do you have the label?
I don't want to mess up the video.
Oh,
Yep. I do have a label,
okay.
but it just
And I could write on it.
okay, perfect. And it just got the just got my number on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Just got my number on it. And everything. Facebook page. All right. Sorry about that.
All right.
Okay, back to the video. So, you know, Detroit got a lot of good history. You know, well, I don't see a lot of good history. You got a lot of history. You got
Hello.
a lot of bad stuff happening here.
Hello,
You know, the concept, you know, the players, the pimps, the more gators, all of that stuff, origins from Detroit. You know, Detroit is known for that stuff, you know. Gator, you know, the gator boots, the gator shoes, what I'm trying to say. You know, so Detroit has a very, very, very interesting history. Let me just say that. You know, so maybe that's one of the reasons why a lot of people who, you know, they've been here in Detroit for a long time, maybe that's one of the reasons why they don't want to leave. They just want to stay here and just sell the oils here because all of the stuff that they remember going on, you know, the communities broke down, in the process of trying to build the communities back up. So sometimes, you know, some people, when it comes to memories, it makes them cry. And you know, some people really get homesick. So I'm just trying to use empathy to try to find out what reason why they don't want to leave Detroit. I mean, the finances is low here. The economy is not that good like it used to be. So I'm trying to figure out what's the reason why they won't relocate and sell the oil somewhere else. Anything else I need to mention? Of course, we got a name for Motor City. That's where it comes from. You know, we known for building the cars, making the cars. You know, it used to be murder capital. That's not something to be proud about, but I'm just giving you history. Giving you history about, you know, Detroit. Stevie Smith is another good thing. Stevie Smith, he went, if I'm not mistaken, he went to Persian High School. He played for the Hawks. He went to Persian High School. He's from Detroit. For sure, he's from Detroit. Of course, Barry Sanders, best running back to ever play the game, football. Jerome Bettis, that's another one. Jerome Bettis actually went to McKenzie. And one of my Muslim brothers, he played on the football team with him. One of my Muslim brothers, he was a quarterback, and Jerome Bettis was a running back. And so, you know, they know each other personally. How's it going? So I'm just pretty much, you know, giving you some history, sharing some light on some history, letting you know that maybe one of the reasons why people didn't want to leave Detroit. This you got Eastern Sunnah Aroma Academy, lesson 120, which is maybe. Thank you.